everybody, welcome back to another video with ElectraSoul. If you're new to my channel, I am a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual bitch putting everybody on. What I intend to do is to teach people that God and Jesus and the universe coexist as one. Now, to end this video, guys, this is going to be a video about birds before land, which I know is something that's pretty popular within the law of assumption community. If y'all don't know what birds before land is, it's basically like the signs that you see before your manifestation physically arrives. Because as y'all know, within the law of assumption, as soon, like the second that you affirm for something, it's already done, it's set in stone, it's happened, it's here, all that shit. So there really is no waiting around for you to do. It's all about just you affirming and persisting within the notion that you have what you want and then getting that thing. But a lot of times people feel uncertain as to whether it's actually coming or not and all that bullshit, which honestly nobody should even be worried about, because you feel me, like I just said, it's already here the second that you said that it is. But besides being worried, which no one ever is, because why the fuck would you be worried? Sometimes we simply receive signs to give us hope, I guess you can say, just for the universe to show us that it's literally in the bag for us to have, like all these different kinds of things that play into it. But regardless of that, in this video I'm just going to be putting y'all onto it even more, telling y'all what the signs are behind birds before land, like what they mean, whatever it is. But with that being said, my guys, let's get started with the video right now so that we can get to talking about birds before land within the law of assumption. Okay, perfect. Okay, now that we're in, let's get to talking about this. Okay, so birds before land, as I previously stated, is literally just the little signs that you get while you're affirming and persisting within the notion of you having whatever it is that you want, and then you take that sign that you see into consideration to say, I got what I want, I'm already there, I'm that bitch, period. You feel me? It's kind of like a really good push and motivation, as opposed to seeing these signs as being something that's basically telling you that you have to try harder. That's absolutely not the case ever here. Especially with this is really just telling you, bitch, like you got it in the bag, be proud of yourself, you feel me? Keep on going strong with what you're saying because it's fucking working. Exactly that. So there's no stress here, there's no reason for you to overthink it, there's no reason for you to be sitting here wondering to yourself if it's actually gonna happen. Oh my god, I just saw a birds before land sign, does it mean that it's gonna happen? Bitch, it's already happened. It's already happened. Okay, so that's kind of what I want to start with, just to say, like, anytime you see a sign in regards to you getting your manifestation, I never want you to take it and run with it to say, oh my god, it's gonna come because I saw this sign. Like, bitch, no, you already had the courage and the belief in yourself that you're gonna get what you want, so you have no fear here. There's no reason for you to be taking the shit and running with it and saying that because you saw the sign it means it's coming. I mean, great, if you feel like that's good motivation for you, take all the signs that you fucking want. But all I'm saying is that if you see a sign, don't take it as gospel to run with, to say that it's gonna happen now because the universe confirmed it, because no, it was confirmed the second that you say that it was. Well then, anyway, proceeding onwards, seeing birds before land signs are honestly a very motivating thing, at least even for me, because I used to ask for a lot of signs when I was younger. Truthfully speaking, I would ask for signs for literally anything that I had even the smallest bit of misunderstanding about or not knowing something, like all that shit. I would always ask the universe, please show me this, please show me that, please whatever, right? And every single time I did, I always got my sign. But the thing is that every single time I got my sign, I would take it and I would kind of like depend on it to get me what I wanted. So here with birds before land, it's kind of like just telling you, hey baby girl, you've been affirming really good, keep on going strong, pretty much just like I said. And so with that, to keep on going strong within the notion that you're getting what you want, because you absolutely are. Now, birds before land signs come anytime, really. It's not like a certain time before your manifestations come or tomorrow it's gonna hit. Like, no, it just happens over time. And it usually, I will say, does occur more around the time that you're getting what you want physically speaking. Obviously you already have it, but you know what I mean. Like, let's say for example that you're manifesting for an SP, you've been affirming that this person is yours and that you're no longer single, you're actually dating them and all this stuff. Let's say that you've been affirming for it for about 3 weeks, right? The first 2 weeks was kind of quiet, you know, you kept affirming and persisting even though you didn't physically see any signs of change at all, but you didn't let that stop you. You kept on going strong because you knew that with your affirmations you were going to get what you wanted. So here on out, you continued on until maybe around the 3rd week you start to see a sign in regards to your manifestation. Let's say for example here, people just start asking you, oh my god, are you single or are you taken? Because I could have sworn I seen you with somebody, I could have sworn that you had a boyfriend, I could have sworn that you were in love. Like, that simple thing of somebody telling you are you single or not is a sign. Literally, it is a fucking sign, because what do you want to be? Not single, bitch. Like, they're asking you if you're taken because you give off the energy that you're taken, and that is a birds before land sign. That is something that counts for you, because again, anything that gives you that sense of motivation or that sense of courage just to say like, bro, I got what I want, is a birds before land sign that you should take into consideration. And I can testify by this because this actually did happen to me right before I met my boyfriend. I remember I was affirming that I had a boyfriend, and no matter how single I was, because honestly I hadn't had like an actual boyfriend for the longest time. I had a lot of on and off messy ass relationships, but I never had a solid boyfriend that people could be like, oh, are you dating this person and blah blah blah, right? So at the time I just kept saying I have a boyfriend, I have a boyfriend, I have a boyfriend. And then I think about like literally 2 weeks before me and my boyfriend met, a bunch bunch of people in my class were literally asking me, are you single or are you taken? I could have sworn you had a boyfriend. You have a boyfriend, right? Like, I don't know, I just feel like you have a boyfriend. And even that alone, oh bitch, I felt so motivated. I was like, yes, it's fucking working. I'm getting what I want. Instead of me sitting there and being like,
no, I don't have a boyfriend.
And then thinking to myself,
fuck, I don't have a boyfriend. I'm so single.
Like, you feel me? You're not supposed to take it and just be like, but where is it? But why? How long? Like, no. Like, that's exactly the opposite of what you should be doing. If somebody asks you something like this when you're affirming for what it is that you want or whatever the case is, you are supposed to take that shit and be like, bitch, I'm getting what I want. I got it right now because I said so. All these people can feel it. I can feel it too because I've been saying that that's where I'm at. And that's completely right because you've been saying that that's where you're at. Trust me when I say that that's where you will be at because you keep affirming in that notion that you have what you want, which is the boyfriend. Everyone feels like you have a boyfriend now. Bitch, it's because you do. It's because you literally do. Even if in the 3D, physically speaking, it's not here. Trust me when I say that the second that you say that you have a boyfriend or that you're not single or that you have your perfect SP partner, whatever, it's already manifested here in the 4D for you to have. So the only thing that you have to do is to keep affirming and persisting while taking in everything around you, knowing that you are going to get what you want solidified because you said so and that's it. Like literally, it's the peace in your heart knowing that you have everything that you want simply because you keep saying it and that the universe is silently, gently confirming it all for you. Not even confirming because you confirmed it the second that you said that you had it, but more so just giving you pushes of motivation to say, baby girl, keep on going strong. You're doing the right thing. And you know, this kind of plays into something else within Birds Before Land because a lot of times, and this has happened so many fucking times where people hit me up or even just people I know are talking to me about the fact that I've been affirming for my parents to be nicer to me, but now they're acting like bitches to me. Now they're being even worse than they were before, right? I'm gonna tell y'all something right now, guys, and this is something that you probably haven't heard before, or at least it's pretty silent because I haven't heard much about it, but I'm going to say that even seeing things that indicate that things are moving backwards, even though they're not because you're that bitch and you're getting what you want, trust me when I say that that as well is a Birds Before Land sign. Yup, y'all might be thinking, but that shit is so discouraging. It makes me feel like I'm not getting what I want, blah, blah, blah. In reality, bitch, you're getting exactly what you want because you keep affirming for what it is that you want. So you have no fear as to whether or not it's happening or not because, bitch, you already know that it is and that's it. Even you affirming for your parents to be nice, yet they're acting like total bitches all of a sudden. Like, let's say that they were really nice and then they started acting like bitches again. No, 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 no. That is a good sign. Do not ever take that shit, look at it and be like,
it's moving backwards, it's not working, hot and cold behavior, I'm just gonna stay here, that's it.
No, don't ever say that to yourself because that's not the truth. The only way that that can be the truth is if you sit there and you say to yourself, this is what it is, it's set in stone, it's done, they're bitches again, fuck, I'm done. Like, okay, that's your choice, you made it, but you don't want that. So you cannot sit there and accept the things that you don't want by stating that that's what it is because it's not. You want things to work out, you want your parents to be nice, you've been affirming for that, so keep affirming on strong. Even things that look like they're moving backwards, even though they're not, are still signs that you are moving in the right direction. The only thing that's happening is that bad behavior, that bad energy that they had on you is all being filtered out, and the only thing that you have to do is to just keep affirming over that shit so that everything goes right back into motion because it already was, it already is there. There's nothing for you to meddle with or to mess with or whatever. There's nothing there to have been messed up because nothing was messed up, everything was good. There was nothing for you to stress out about. The only way that you can really be stressed out here is if you say to yourself, oh my goodness, this is a bad sign, I should be worried. No, nothing is a bad sign, especially when it comes to the law of assumption. Trust me when I say you can create everything in this life to be the way that you want it to be. You already knew that. So with that being said, how can you purposely make a negative sign or a sign that you don't want to see into something that it's not, which is a bad sign, by saying that it's a bad sign if you know that you can literally switch it around to be a good sign? I don't ever sit here and surrender to anything that I see. If it's not the way that I want it to be, then I'm not gonna fucking claim it. I don't care what it is. Even if it's a Birds Before Land sign, if I look at that, it's gonna be a good sign. Even if it looks like it's the most atrocious thing in the universe, I don't give two shits because I want what I want. And if I want what I want, I'm gonna stick to it because that's how I'm gonna get what I want. There's nothing else here except for me knowing that because it's the truth. It's non-negotiable. Literally, it's non-negotiable. I am not dealing with anything other than what I want to deal with. So every single sign that you see, no matter what the fuck it is, big or small, whatever, bruh, it all counts for something huge to say that you already have what you want and that there's nothing for you to worry about because it's all set in stone for you to have simply because you said so and that's it. If that's the best feeling, you're extremely liberated. You are free to do anything that you want to do. There's nothing in this life that can hold you back from getting what you want except for you. So that's why you have to take everything that you see into consideration to say, these are all positive things that indicate that I'm moving on forward strongly. I got what I want. It's in the bag. It's here because I said so and that's it. And you're completely right because that is the truth. There's nothing for you to stress out about here. There's nothing for you to freak out about. It literally is all working out in your favor simply because you said so and that's it. So what do you have to stress out about? Absolutely fucking nothing. Everything is a sign simply because you said that it is. I'm talking about if you ask the universe, show me right now that my shit is here, it's gonna show you the sign that you're asking for. Trust me, it will. You don't need the validation, but trust me when I say that you're gonna get that sign to tell you, baby girl, you got what you want right now because you said so and that's it. If you've been affirming on strong that you're a huge celebrity and then all of a sudden all these people around you are just talking about famous people, they're talking about the work that you do without talking about you. Like, let's say that they're talking about the same area in which you're involved in, right? Maybe you're into filmmaking, people start talking about movies and all these successful movies around you. And even though they're not mentioning you being a film editor or whatever it is that you're trying to do within the film industry, the simple fact here is that you listening to all these people talking about all these big famous film stars or whatever the fuck, that is a huge positive sign for you to keep on going strong. It is not ever for you to take it and to run with it and to be like, it's not gonna happen. I keep seeing all these people around me having it. No, it's literally meant for you because you keep saying that it is and that's it. You're not gonna stop affirming for your dream Lambo if you see your neighbor buying themselves one, you feel me? If your neighbor comes home with the Lambo, what are you gonna say? God gave it to them, like they have it now. It's over, I'm not gonna get the Lambo. Absolutely not. You see your neighbor getting a Lambo, bro? You're gonna look at that shit and be like, me fucking too, boo. We're matching colors, honey. Like the fuck, you feel me? It's motivation for you to keep on going strong. All of it is motivation. I'm telling y'all. And I'm gonna use one example here that I feel like might be helpful to y'all in some sort of way. It's kind of similar to the example that I made earlier about signs working against you when in reality they're not. Like when I mentioned the parents being bitches again. No, it's all a sign for you to keep on going strong, which is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. But let's say, for example, here, you've been manifesting for your SP, right? Your SP has a girlfriend and you know, you just want her gone. You feel me? Like you want to date your SP. Okay, so you've been affirming, I'm dating my SP, I'm dating my SP, my SP's in love with me, my SP loves me because I'm that bitch. Why wouldn't he love me? Period, bitch. Of course you're right. But then all of a sudden you start seeing your SP and his girlfriend showing up around you, even though they never have. Even though they were out of sight, out of mind, bitch. Like you did not see your SP and the girlfriend together. You knew of them, but you did not physically see them together. But all of a sudden you see them making out in the halls in front of you. You see them holding hands in front of you. It looks like they're stronger than ever. Man, are they about to be engaged? Because bitch, damn well near looks like it. But you feel me? Listen to me real quick. Even though it looks like a negative sign telling you, baby girl, stop it right there because you're not gonna get what you want, blah, 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 all the discouraging shit that we don't want to hear, take it as a positive sign. Like, listen, take it as a positive sign that what you're affirming for is still happening because it is. It's only stopping if you say that it's stopping, so don't choose for it to stop. But you keep affirming this person loves you, is obsessed with you, needs you, wants you in the fucking bag, got you in the fucking bag. Of course they do, because why wouldn't they? If you see them with that girl, I'm gonna tell y'all right now that is still a good sign for you, because that means that all that shit is clearing out, and the only thing that you have to do is to keep affirming and persisting without giving up on yourself, because there is no reason for you to be giving up on yourself in the first place. You know that what you want is out there. You know that what you want is in front of you. You know that what you want, what you've been affirming for, is set in stone in the bag for you, ready for you to have, because you said so and that's it. So upon you knowing this for yourself, how can you allow for anything? I mean anything. Even your SP telling you, fuck you, I don't like you. Yes, you do. In fact, you love me. You literally love me. Why wouldn't you love me? Exactly right. Same energy. You are the main character. You cannot let anything in this world discourage you in any way, shape, or form, no matter what it is, even if it's a sign that feels like it's trying to discourage you. No, it's not. Birds before land signs are always something that's supposed to encourage you. So no matter how it looks to you, trust me when I say that shit is meant to encourage you, and you should be looking at it from that point of view, because it is a choice to look at it, okay? I know that there was a point in my life where I used to look at everything as a bad sign because I chose for that to be the case. Anytime I would see a sign that indicated something better for me, I would literally rewire that shit to be something bad for me, bruh. I would purposely look at that shit and be like, it's not gonna work out for me, it's done. It's just no. Literally never was the case. It never was true unless I said that it was true. If I didn't want things to be that way, they didn't have to be that way, but that was my choice to make for me. Do you understand? Now I look at everything around me, no matter what it is that I'm affirming for, and I take that shit to heart, and I'm like, damn bitch, I got what I want because I said so and that's it. I'm that bitch. I'm on top of my shit. Like, I have it all in the bag simply because I said so and that's it. So every single sign that I see will always be something that will encourage me to keep on going strong with what it is that I'm affirming for. And yes, guys, like I said within this entire video, every single sign that you see is a good sign. So take it with you, because it really is. It really is. Whether it's an angel number that you associate to be something good for you, whether it's a certain billboard that you see, whether it's a certain color, whatever it is that you are saying, this is a good sign for me, take it with you. And even if the sign seems conventionally bad, like typically you would call it a negative sign or whatever, I do not ever want you to look at that thing and say that that's what it is, because no, it's not. Everything in this universe is meant to work out in your favor. It's literally always on your side. So if you know that it's always on your side, how can things not be lined up to be the way that you want them to be? The only way that they can't is if you say that they're not, and that's it. It is your choice to make, though. Make this life your own by stating that this is what it is in the bag, because it is, and that's it. Every single sign that you see is working in your favor, never against you, always in your favor, because this life is meant to always have your back, because it does. The main character is always supplied, backed up. A victim, on the other hand, doesn't have shit because they choose to not have shit, but nobody is meant to be a victim within this lifetime. So don't choose to be a victim. Be the main character, be strong within knowing that you are. Take all your signs into beautiful consideration because it's all meant to be huge, wonderful, great, fat fucking signs for you. And that's it. Know that it's all meant to work out in your favor because it is, like naturally speaking. The birds are on your side, honey. The birds before land are always on your side no matter what the case is, no matter what it looks like. Don't care what it is. Keep on going strong because you got the shit in the bag, and then birds are gonna let you know loud and proud, baby girl. Just keep your eyes open, keep your heart open, keep your mind open, rose-colored glasses only, positive outlook only, and then you're good. That's literally it. That's all that you fucking need. Just this mindset to be on A1, and of course, you're gonna take every single sign that you see into wonderful consideration to say you got what you want because you said so, and that's it. All right, y'all. That's basically it for my video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I intend that this video to the best of its ability, and I know that it did because, guys, listen up. Birds before land is literally always supposed to be something that's supposed to give you some sort of joy. It's always supposed to make you feel good about yourself. It's always supposed to encourage you to do more in your life by non-stop affirming no matter what the fuck you see in front of you, because the universe wants you to have everything that you want. Baby girl, you are the universe. You are God. We are all one. We are literally all one. So if we're all one, this entire world is meant to be on our side. And of course it is. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Our life is meant to be this way simply because we're born into it. We are not meant to have bad lives. We're not meant to be dealt bad things. We're not meant to even see bad things. And so with that being said, what makes you think that you seeing a bad sign is something that's actually supposed to be a part of your life? The only way that a sign can be considered bad is if you state that it is, because no matter what it is, it's all meant to work out with you and your manifestation. So you literally have nothing to worry about. The only thing that you should be worried about is where the fuck you're gonna put all them bags when you get them, because that closet might be too small right now, but you know what? That's fine. Let's manifest a bigger one to put all of our beautiful new bags into, because we deserve nothing less than best. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if somebody comes up to you and says,
oh, you know Tommy? Yeah, he's dating Amy now.
If you've been affirming for Tommy to be with you, keep affirming no matter what you see in front of you. Even that person telling you he's dating Amy now is still a good sign for you. That is still a positive sign for you to take, because you know what? You're gonna sit there and you're gonna be like, I'm not gonna let Amy fucking win in my life. I'm gonna keep affirming until I get Tommy. Until Tommy's obsessed with me, because Tommy already is. Tommy needs me. Tommy loves me. Tommy wants this, and you already know what it is. It's already there because you said so, and that's it. You cannot take what you see in front of you and run with it to say that things are not gonna work out in your favor, because the second that you say that, what do you think is gonna happen? Negative signs are gonna start multiplying. You're gonna start seeing how shit is not gonna be working out in your favor. And I can testify to this as well, because I was one of those people. If I ever saw something that did not align in any way, shape, or form, like literally I made it out to be something that would not align with me, it literally always turned out to be something that put me down. So for example, again, let's say that I was manifesting weight loss, you know, something I did for myself. If during that time I was seeing things about gaining weight, or maybe I felt bigger in my clothes, like whatever it was, y'all think that I took that shit and I ran with it to say, oh my god, it's gonna be done, like I can't do this anymore, I'm just gonna stay the same? Absolutely not. I saw what was happening around me and I said, this is literally all just motivating me to get what I want, because I am not a fucking sucker. I'm not gonna sit here and let the universe play me. The universe is always gonna be on my side, because bitch, I'm on my side. I'm not working against me. I'm getting everything that I want here. So regardless of whether the universe tells me yes or no, that's me, exactly me telling me yes or no, I'm gonna always choose yes. It's always gonna be yes. It's always going to be yes for me, because that's what I want for me, and that's it. It's my choice though to make for myself. You can either sit there and choose to look at all these birds before land signs to be something to victimize yourself, like literally to take it and make excuses out of it, or you can take that shit and be like, babe, I'm getting what I want. I don't care what you have to say. And you're completely right either way. Whether it's a yes or a no from you, the universe is gonna side with you. So if you're on the side where you don't get everything that you want, the universe is gonna show you all them damn signs that are gonna tell you that you don't have what you want. On the other hand, if you decide that you do have everything that you want, the universe is gonna show you why you do have everything that you want via birds before land signs. You're gonna see all them great signs. You're gonna see everything in this world to be something that will be on your side. Even if you choose to have everything that you want and you still see a negative sign, you easily just made that into a positive sign for you, because you decided for that in that moment. It is literally all about perspective. Take it in the way that you should, because this is the way that you should be living. Never take it as discouragement, because it's never meant to be that. And the only way that you can't get what you want is if you say that you can't. So don't be the reason that you don't, because you decided that you don't. Yes, the fuck you do. You're meant to have everything that you want plus more. So sit with it. Know that you have it, and that's it. It is a choice for you to make though. Make the choice to stick with it, because this life is meant for you. Nothing less than best, bitch. You are number one for a reason. So take it into consideration, because we said so, and that's it. All right, y'all. I will see y'all this Thursday for another video. Thank y'all so much again for watching. God bless y'all. Please take care, everybody. reality. And get a grip on yourselves, because every single sign that you see is a sign that is working out in your favor. It's all something that's meant to motivate you to do more, to be more, to get what you want even more, because why wouldn't you? So keep on doing that, and never ever ever look around you and say this is a bad sign, that's a bad sign, because none of it is unless you say that it is. So choose for none of them to be bad signs, because nothing is a bad sign unless you say that it is. Everything is a good sign for a reason, for the simple fact that you're the main character and you're meant to have it all. So with that being said, my love, know that nothing can affect it because nothing can, and that's it. Birds before land signs is always a good thing for you to have. Always pay attention and know that everything will always work out in your favor simply because you said so, and that's it. Bye. I don't care if someone says that you look like a damn whale, even though you've been affirming for your desired perfect body, baby girl. You have the desired perfect body simply because you said so, and that's it. And no matter what people are telling you around you, it's all a good sign still, simply because you said so, and that's it. Everything around you is a birds before land sign in the best way. So take it into consideration to say that this is what it is, because it is, and that's it. Nothing has to be a bad sign unless you say that it is. It's literally your choice to make. This life is meant to work out in your favor. It's meant to work with you, not against you. So don't allow for anything to work against you by saying that some things can be bad and this and that. It doesn't matter. It's all a good sign for you, because the birds before land signs all want to indicate and show you that you're getting exactly what you want, because you're that bitch, because that bitch gets everything that she wants, because that bitch is on top of her game at all times, no matter what the case is. It doesn't matter what it is. You're always number one for a reason. Within knowing that all the signs that you're seeing are all good indications of you getting what you want, so keep on going strong, because you can do this shit. You can do this with your eyes closed, my love. Like, this is meant for you, and that's it. Birds before land signs are always going to be on your side. Decide that it is, and you will never be disappointed. I promise you, you will never be disappointed.